So Friday afternoon is 80 degrees in California, and my first stop is the barbershop to pull up on my boy Jamal. Thank you, Jamal, for blessing me before the rest of this crazy weekend. I'm out. Next stop is San Francisco, so I cross the bridge. I go 56 floors up the 181 Residence building, and now I enter the tallest art gallery in the world, currently featuring the gallery of Timothy White and his famous portrait of icons over the last 40 years. There's Jay-Z before his first album drop. There's Liz Taylor telling us how she really feels. Now my equipment is ready next to Nicole Kidman as we prepare to welcome our guests for tonight's private party from the San Francisco Fall Show. There's Timothy White right in the middle, entertaining guests, welcoming people to his gallery. The party's over. I stopped for a quick drink at the San Francisco airport, and boom, I wake up in Orlando, get to my hotel about 7:30 a.m., and 30 minutes later, it is game time. Happy to see all my business partners. Here's the founder of our wealth education movement. Shout out Paramel. Here's Chris Holder, the best VP of sales in the game, dropping bombs, laying out the blueprint for 2024 for our wealth education movement. Miami is in the building. You can tell. Shout out to the rest of my business partners that pulled up ready to crush it with us going into this next year. Shout out to all the leaders that qualified to be at this event. It is now time for us to eat again. Had some great dinner, but then I got introduced to the smoked old fashions. I didn't know what it was. It tastes good to me, but after 2 of these, my night was over. Try it if you get a chance. Well, we did have one more leadership meeting with my coach, Alfred Nixon, but after that, it was a wrap. So the next morning I wake up to this alert on my phone that my flight is delayed 15 minutes. No problem. But then they added 15 minutes. No problem. But then they added 40 more minutes, and after this delay, they deplaned everyone, and I'm back in line trying to figure out alternative solutions because it is now the morning of my son's 8th birthday. I'm 3,000 miles away, stuck in Orlando, and I've never missed anything important in his life. But you know what? They added another hour to the delay. Then they sent food vouchers and said, hey, go get something to eat, because guess what? We're adding 2 more hours to the delay. In fact, they didn't stop there. They added 45 more minutes, and they are ambitious because they added almost another hour. And after 6 hours of delay, I am finally on my flight. The problem is the party is now starting without me. Shout out to my wife for holding it down. I finally land back in California, but I still have an hour and a half to drive home. But I finally get home. I say thank you to everyone who's still there. I have 5 shots, and I finally get to hang out with my family.
I got you.
Yeah. Here's Valentino doing front flips and back flips, having fun with his sister and me. And I'm pretty sure I'm too big to be in the jumper, but I didn't care at this point because I lost count of how many shots I had. I asked Valentino, what was your most exciting part about your birthday? He said, you making it home before the party was over. I said, me too. Me too. Shout out United Airlines. Mommy's thinking about getting in. She finally gives in. Starts jumping around like a 12-year-old. She's having the time of her life until the end of the night. And here I am when the alcohol kicks in.